Hello, Moosh Army. It's me, Olga Kay, and today I'm gonna draw my life. Now, I'm not a great artist, so this is gonna get really funny and weird, but let's begin. This is my mom, and this is my daddy, and this is my brother. Now, he's a pain in the ass, but we're not going to get into it. Okay, so my mom, her heart was very broken when she was trying to have a baby after my brother, because every time she would have a baby, she would have a miscarriage. And on top of it all, she also had a really, really bad heart. So my dad was like, hey, let's try this again. And then, they tried again, and boom, there was me. And I was just like, you know what? It's me, and I'm going to hold on to the stomach, and I'm not going to get out. So the doctors, they would keep telling my mom, they were like yelling. They were like, hey, listen, you can't have a baby. You have a bad heart. You're not going to be able to survive if you have a baby. So she was like, F you. And then the doctor's like, what can we do? I mean, she will die if she has this baby. So we're going to give her prescription medication and I was like, mom, help. And they were like, ha, 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 ha. And they look like cats. I'm not sure why. But, so my mom was taking this medication and she had no idea what she was taking. So what happened was I disappeared from her tummy and here I am. 2 months premature, and I'm a miscarriage. And here's me, and I'm totally alive, and I was like, wah, winning. Okay? So I was under 5 pounds, and doctor said that my brain is going to be really slow, like a turtle, and I might never succeed in life. Sad face. So my mom was like, you know what? Screw you. I'm going to give my daughter, who looks like an insect, lots of exercising. This is the running track, and she's going to be doing splits and working out, and she's going to be just fine. Then when I was 6 years old, she's like, you know what? You're going to go to school, music school, because apparently when you go to music school, your brain experiencing something amazing that helps you succeed. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So my brain became a lot stronger and kind of looks like a butt on fire. So, in school, I was not the best student. I remember it was really hard for me to memorize the alphabet and learn how to read and do all of those things. The only thing I was kind of good at is math, and I was just kind of like behind. So I kind of started to think that maybe I am a little slow. But you know what? I really love dancing. This is me dancing. And so because of that, all the boys, they kind of loved me. And I was like, you know what, boys? F you! And that was it. That's it for my school. So then my mom asked me one day, hey, Olga, what do you want to do for a living? And I said, Mom, I want to be in the circus. And she said, no, not until you're 18 years old. Blah! Very upset. So then, it was myself and my girlfriends, and I was just teaching them how to dance because I just wanted to express my creativity somehow. And that's when I knew that I love to entertain whatever it takes. So I lived in a village of only 400 people, and we didn't have much going on, but we did have lots of animals, like cows. Yes, this is a cow. And we had lots of chickens and goats and sheep and all kinds of stuff. And so this is me, and I was like, oh my God, animals, I love it. This is my brother, and he's like, I'm a little lazy, but I love them too. This is my daddy and my mom, and they started to worry because we were just not having money or anything to survive, and they would even turn off the electricity from like 5 p.m. till 5 a.m. and it was really difficult to do homework, and it was just like really bad. So one day my aunt called my mom, and they're twins, that's why they look like that, and she said, come to the circus. And I heard that, and I was like, what? Wait, we're going to the circus? Yay! I was just so excited. I was in the circus. Next thing I knew, a couple of months later, and I remember thinking, oh my God, my dream came true, and I was only 14 years old. So I was like jumping all over the place. This is me jumping, being super excited. So while in a circus, I dreamed to be an aerial artist, maybe like a flying trapeze or something. I would picture myself flying through the air like, whee! But I was 14, and apparently that's too old. Somebody asked me if I wanted to juggle, and I said, hells no, you're crazy. So 3 months later, I was juggling balls 8 hours a day. HD. It says HD. Okay, so then my cousin and I, we had an act on unsupported ladders. Now, it was very unique and weird. We were balancing the, ladders and juggling in between. Wow. Very special. Then one day, I was rehearsing this trick where I was balancing this stick with the ball on my head, and the ladder fell, and I fell on my head, and that explains everything. I cried a lot. I had a bump on my head and a little crack, and I was just like, WTF? Who am I? What happened? Not winning at all. Then I was terrified, and I was like, I don't want to do it. So then one happy day, my aunt got a phone call from America, from an American circus called Ringling Brothers, and they asked her to come and visit. And while I was rehearsing my act, apparently I was coming too, and my plane looks like a penis. Oops. And so yeah, I went to America when I was 16 years old. More like the land of McDonald's. Big Mac, my favorite. Yum, yum. So I was in the circus. I was 14. I was practicing all day long, and I knew no English. And I was like, what? I don't know English now. Because I didn't know any English, I was only 16. No, I was 16. I had no English, and also my high school diploma was in Russian. And because of that, under American law, I had to be in school. So they put me in school. The problem is they put me in school second grade. Second grade at 16. I was like, what the hell? I make out with boys. And not winning again. That's not important. So while in America, I was in America for 3 years, and I was traveling back and forth, visiting all kinds of states. It was really awesome. I really got to know all the America, and I really fell in love with Hollywood. So then our contract came to an end. The circus closed down, and just naturally, when I was about 19, myself and my family, my aunt and uncle and my cousin were kind of separated, and I moved to Hollywood. Olga. So I moved to Hollywood, and I had no money, and I really couldn't find any jobs juggling. I didn't want to be in the circus, so I found myself a job on TV, and I was doing lots of background work. That's me. Yep. Nobody ever saw me. So I was making $54 a day, and rent in Los Angeles is, I don't know, $1,600 a month. So it was really difficult, and I was trying to figure my life out. And in 2006, I discovered YouTube, and I was like, ooh, YouTube? Is that a band? What is that? So my friend asked me to rate his video. So for that, I had to create an account. So I created Olga Kay, and that was just my bank account. Password. Yep, not anymore. Anyways, I didn't know how to use a camera. It was really confusing for me. I didn't know how to edit or really use a computer because I never really had one. So that was really confusing. So I was like, what am I going to do in my life now? So I was 24 years old, and I learned, there you go. Oh, Olga, my gosh. So I didn't know how to use anything, so I started learning a lot, and I got myself a cat, and her name is Mooshka, and that's actually how we have our term moosh, but later about that. Then one day I got a call from Russia from my mom, and she said, Olga, I really want to see you one last time. And I said, what are you talking about? And she said, my heart is getting really, really bad, and I'm afraid that I'm not going to see you or able to hold you before I die. And we cried, and I haven't seen her in 7 years at that point. And I remember getting off the phone, and it was just so difficult. And I remember thinking, what am I going to do? How am I going to make money? Will I ever see my mom again? She thinks she's never going to see me again. And I started posting lots of videos on YouTube juggling, hoping that I will maybe get a job or somebody will notice me, and nothing really happened. And I still did a lot of background work on TV and film, and then I got lucky and I started doing commercials, and I was juggling in them, and I was juggling in a Burger King commercial and a Dirt Devil commercial. And I remember saving up all of that money for my ticket to go back to Russia, and I saved up enough to go visit my family, and I finally went to see them, and it was just so emotional, and it was so foreign because I haven't seen them in so long. And also I joined Screen Actors Guild, and that was another dream of mine, and it was $1,400. It was actually cheaper to fly to Russia than join Screen Actors Guild, but no regrets. I am really happy, and I invested a lot of the money back into my Olga Kay channel. I bought cameras and everything, and my channel started to grow. And because of that, I traveled all over the world, and I met all of my mooshers, and we created the term moosh and even the moosh face, and all of you guys naturally became a moosh army with a hat on top. And because my channel grew in the next 2 years, I started a second channel, Olga Kay 2, where I documented my life with my kitties and my puppies and my friends, and it was just so much fun. And I opened Olga Kay Games channel, where on this channel it's pretty much me being terrified, playing video games, even if the video game is simple as Minecraft. And this is a creeper, just in case you don't know, and he blows us up. He just blew up. Then I opened my Mooshville channel, which also comes from my cat Mooshka, and it's a village of Moosh, and that's the channel where I teach girls how to do makeup and do hair, and I love it so much. And what can I say? I've been in love and attracted to boys, and I've been attracted to some of the girls. Oops. And my true passion is to entertain you guys, my moosh army. That's what really makes me happy every morning I wake up. And little things about me, I'm a workaholic, and I think it helps you succeed, and I don't give up, and I don't think you should ever give up. And my motivation is very simple. It's my dad, my mom, my brother, my animals that I have to feed every day, and my new puppy Roxy and Mushka and Pishka, and of course all of you guys, all of you watching my videos, my whole moosh army. As you see, we have more girls than boys, but that's okay. Our army is also, whoops, Instagram, and all of you guys. So thank you so much. You make me wake up every morning and make videos. Moosh, bye. But I feel like I'm not done. I just want to talk forever. I want to talk for another 10 hours explaining my life, but we are on YouTube. Attention span is very short, so I'm going to finish up. This is my outro that I'm writing out by hand. It's kind of funny. I need to take a class where I can learn how to draw. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things that I didn't say in this video, but it'll do for now. Thank you for giving me an idea to do Draw My Life video. And oh my gosh, I just misspelled Mooshville. I'm gonna go. I love you. Moosh bye. That's my mom. Now you know where I got it from.
Oh yeah, well let's talk about making out. Making out. There's so many. No, just kidding.
You all go run around. All of you. All of you in front of me.